What's up guys, DatCoopGuy here, and today we're going to be talking about Season of Discovery, specifically the new feature, Dream Incursions. Right now it's the fastest way to level from 40 to 50, and on top of it, it gets you a lot of rep with the new faction. So today we're going to be talking about just the perfect route of how to do it, and also what they're going to be doing once the nerfs happen on Monday, and the new route that you're going to be taking for that as well. So without further ado, let's dive in. So let's talk about where you actually get these started. So in Duskwood, you have it from level 25 to 35. That's the area that you will go to for that. The other one is Ashenvale, which is from level 40 to 50. And the last two is Feralis and Hinterlands, which is only at level 50. And you basically would pick up the main quest there. And it also gives you 1,000 reps. So that's a really good spot if you're trying to do that after you've already hit max level. Now to get this started, you're going to go over to whatever the NPC is for that area. You'll talk to them, they'll give you an introduction-based quest. With this quest, what you're going to do is you're going to kill a variety of different enemies outside of the portal, and right by the portal there should be a person that is stealth to gather intel. From there you'll return back to her, and then you will get a letter once you've completed that quest. When you open up that letter, it has two items within it. A star looking item and a letter. The letter gives you your quest, and the star item is an item that you can use to share your quest with other people of your party. What you'll end up doing is you'll click individually each person and use the charges of that star based item to give them that quest. The more quests that you complete, the more letters that you get, the more items that you can share with your party, and the more that you can make this a lot easier on yourself and get more levels, and also rep. So now that you've gathered your quests and you have your items to share with everything, here's the route that I specifically take. So once I've gathered up my items and I have my share items and my letters, I typically go all the way down to the bottom of the ramp. You're going to notice that a lot of players are also standing down here, and at first you're probably like, why is everybody down there? Well, it's more specifically for any of the escort quests. If you actually stand over here and somebody else turns in the escort quest, and it reaches this area, you actually still get credit even though you're not in the party. So this is a good meeting spot. So once you get your letters, have your party meet down here, and this is where you'll share your quest while you're waiting for those things to pop. And then from there you can begin the route. And what I like to do specifically is I like to go this direction, as it will allow me to be able to get right over to the dragons. And then from there we can kind of begin our slow grind. Alright, now that we're in the dragon area, if you have the boss quest, you'd kill the boss here, obviously. And then what you're going to want to do is you would go into area here, and there is a dragon egg over in this corner. This is where you would collect the dragon egg if you had that quest there. And then from there, you're going to go over here, and you're going to grab this intel that would be over here at the stealth guy here. Then once you've collected your intel from this guy here, you're going to run over and you're going to go this way. Now keep in mind, sometimes you may get into combat and you'll have to wait a second, but pretty much if you just keep running, eventually it'll reset. Alright, now we go into Satanar. So in Satanar, these ads actually kind of hurt a lot, so try to dodge them or try to make sure other people get the front of it. What you're going to do is you're going to go over here to the top. There's a stealthed NPC here. Talk to him, get the intelligence report. Now, there is another item over here that has a lot of issues. Sometimes it breaks all the time. If there's a large amount of people over here, it usually means that it's broken, so just keep that in mind. But if in the event that you are able to get it, you should be able to click it. Some people can get it, some people can't. You have to do like the logout skip. If it ends up breaking on you, just don't worry about it too much at this moment. Also, there's going to be a boss over in this area. If you kill the boss, you'll be in a good spot, but sometimes he takes a while to respawn. But if he happens to be up, make sure to grab him. If in the event you have the escort quest, you would go over here and pick it up here as well. So with that, you have the intelligence report, you have the boss, you have the escort, and you have the item, so we can move on to the next area. You're going to want to go down to this specific area as well, because there is a lot of treants that you can get if you have the Kill Treants quest. You can see we've already seen 2 of them, and they typically like to respawn in this area and then over here as well. Now, this area depends on specifically which quest you have. So if you have the Shredder, kill the Shredder like 9,000, I believe is what the name of it is. If you go over to this area, this is where you will find him. You can see, big old Shredder, can't miss him. Now we enter the lumber mill. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to go into this circle here. And there is a boss character. I've only had the quest for him like 1 time, but there's a boss in here that you can kill as well. And an intel report. You would go over and talk to them. If you have the quest to kill the goblin, he's going to be right in the middle there. I believe he is called the boss. Then from outside the lumber camp, you're going to take a hard right. You're going to go over to this workshop. And then this is the crate that you're going to want to click, the vibrating crate. This is where you will get the dream engine. Oh, make sure not to accidentally tap him. And then from there, you are done with the route, and you will actually take your way back over to the portal and turn in all of these quests. So at the moment, right now, of the time of recording, the kill quests do not give you as much gold. The kill quests are defeat the satyrs, defeat the dragonkin, and defeat the treants. At the moment of recording, they are not that good to do for XP. However, on Monday, what they're going to do is they're going to nerf some of the XP, but boost some of the other XP for killing creatures, which will help balance it out to where you want to actually do those quests. But before Monday, you're going to want to keep doing this route of just collecting all the different items and skipping a lot of the kill quests or doing them along the way. With this, you get the maximum efficient way of leveling. This guy has only done about 2 or 3 rounds with a full party, and he was able to get to 42 in a matter of less than an hour. But if you do this route, you'll end up making it to where it's a lot faster, and you can just keep it kind of going and going and going. There's also a difference of when it comes to the professions ones, which you have Fool's Gold, the Dragon Scales, and then you have the Dream Root. So if you have professions, those are also really nice, and it also allows you to be able to level them up while you're within instance. Anyways, guys, that's my guide to Dream Incursions. I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to show you guys the optimal route and kind of explain it, because I've had to explain it to a lot of people over time, so I figured I'd just make a guide and help out everybody out in the community. So, in short, though, Monday they're going to be nerfing the XP and adjusting some of the XP on other things. So, the only thing that you're really going to be changing with the route is you're just going to kill the NPCs at each of the respected areas. But follow that route that I showed you right there and abuse it while you can until Monday and get that fat XP and all that rep, because it gives you a pretty nice set at the end of it as well. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.